Alright. So what am I doing here today? We finished that up. Got Millicent's quest line. Did that for the last thing. So, I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff still to do here throughout this plateau. We got the god skin dude up here that we can kill. There's some random stuff through here. We got the Erdtree here to get. There's some ruins in here. There's mine to do. That's kind of really it as far as I know through here. There's still more stuff to do through here. I guess let's go through here and do the stuff through Gelmir. And this is not where I thought it was. Where is the place I thought it was? Not this one, right? I got one further ahead, didn't I? I guess I'll just go here. This? Yeah. So... yeah, I mean, we were on yesterday. We cleared out pretty much everything here. Started Ronnie's quest line, got all that done in there. We got Millicent her prosthetic, so we've got that progressed. We finished the Felly Lose quest line. I put her on the throne here. So that's done. So I mean, for the most part, other than going underground and doing Nani's quest or Nokron, which is probably the next big thing that we're gonna do, we really just have the mountaintop of the giants and the Erdtree to do. I'll probably at some point get to the mountaintop of the giants, kill the fire giant up here, but I'm not gonna light the flame until I'm done with everyone, with all the NPC quest lines that can be completed up until that point. Like Alexander's, you got to go to Fair Missoula to finish that, but it's just once you light the fire up here, a lot of stuff in the capital becomes locked off. So like, yeah, once you light the fire, then you get transported to Fair Missoula, and then you can't go anywhere else until you finish Fair Missoula. And once you do that, you're literally at the end boss fights back here in the capital, and you can't do any more shit in the capital. So basically, if by the time you light the fire, you haven't finished any NPC quest lines that don't continue on in Fair Missoula, then you can't do them in this playthrough. So, there's more to explore in here. There's still plenty of dragons and other things to do in certain areas. There's still, like, you know, still the dragon to do here. I still need to find all the death route to get to Grank, whatever. I got to do a lot of the tunnels to activate the ruins. Again, there's the whole underground stuff to do with Ronnie's quests. There's stuff all through here to still do. There's still stuff to do down here in Ionia. So there's still a decent amount of stuff to do up through here. Most of it's just kind of like, what do I really want to explore? So I want to go ahead and get, I want to talk to Alexander up here by the magma lake. There's also a little fort up here that we can do. There's also this tunnel that I unlocked. We'll go ahead and I guess just start by doing that. We can go ahead and start by just going through this tunnel here. Seath Water Cave. I did do this, right? I got this, Grace, right? Yeah. So, I mean, I'm kind of like pretty much already geared up and ready to go for endgame. There's also Moog's stuff to do. We could go down into Moog's Palace. We got the shortcut for that by doing the White Mask's quest line. We got that done yesterday, so we could technically go ahead and go fight Moog and kill him and get set up for the DLC. There's still other stuff to do that I want to go ahead and do. Oh boy, that might have been bad. Before we get there, I have cleansing. I do. All right. Not the best at free aiming yet. Good thing about this is it's got such a big AoE blast that doesn't really matter, right? This isn't the one that I came out of, was it? No, it is. It is, it is. Here, rats over here, so. Oh, Lord. Well. I'm not able to use. Do I not have? I must not have the stats for that. I must need int or something for that, so. Well, then there's kind of no point in me having that, huh? Guess I'll swap out for another spell then. There's still other pyro spells to get. There's a lot of black flame stuff to get. I just don't know the location where those are. Maybe we'll do that tonight too. Maybe I'll look around and see where the rest of some of these black flame spells can be caught from. And go after those. To complete my repertoire of spells. I can climb up? No. Nothing falling on top of me there. think this is bringing me around, yeah, where these guys were. Poison buildup still happening. Alright, well, there's the mushroom body set, which I think basically makes you immune to poison, right? Still got this whole other way to go on the other side there, though. Is there an item down here? Well, there is. Something I missed. Oh, I missed something over here too. Toxic mushrooms. So toxic, like, oh my god, these fucking mushrooms, so toxic, like, ew. Like, give me the ick. Flyer ahead. Boy, poison darts. Gotta be heading toward a boss fight here, right? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Get fucked, nerds. I fucking hate these bugs. Kindred of Rot's Exaltation. Poisoning or rotten vicinity increases attack power. So there you go. That would be good for, like... There's one that does that for bleed too, I think. Like, you can put these on for bleed and poison. Or even all of them. Like, again, if you have the, where is it? Where is it? Like, this Anspur Rapier? Like, this Anspur Rapier causes Scarlet Rot buildup. You could also poison infuse this if you want to. So that talisman would give you an attack increase for both poison and rot, I think. I wouldn't think it would stack both, right? Maybe I'm mistaken, maybe it's only one. But if it did, if it's stacked on both, that would give you an attack increase for both. And then you could have a secondary weapon with bleed on it as well. You get that big burst that would also give you an attack power increase. Then you could also stack Millicent's prosthetic that you get later on, or multiple attacks increase more damage. It's like you could get a pretty big like status effect attack buildup one. Might do that at some point in time for a build. That might be one that I do try to play around with for PvP. Alright. There we go. That one's finished. I think my character, well, I mean, I guess it'll depend on what's in the DLC, right? My next character will probably be based on what cool shit I find, weapons, spells, etc. in the DLC that I want to play with. So I'm definitely going to do probably another one, if not two playthroughs pretty soon after the DLC, bitch. Come on, game. Really? But yeah, I'm probably gonna do at least another playthrough after the DLC is out. If not two, maybe even three, pretty soon after. Because, like, I might rush through some things or whatever to get to them, so I can play around with stuff. And I won't necessarily be exploring everything like I am now, except maybe explore more of the actual DLC areas. But yeah, I still like, so far I really like Dex Faith builds. Those are probably overall my favorite. It's just really strong. You know, being able to combo being able to have my attack power increase with Dex, as well as my spell casting stat increase with Dex. And then if you have a Dex weapon that also scales with Faith, you know, you're maximizing your stats for your damage buildup overall. Then you can put more points in, you know, the secondary stats, mind, endurance, etc. Vigor, I feel like even if you don't PvP in this game, I feel like Vigor, you still really have to, like, I feel like 45 to 50, I feel like is the minimum you should have your Vigor at for this game, even if you don't PvP. Like, the damage shit does late game, man. Like, it still doesn't matter, man. You're still just getting like 1 to 2 shot by a lot of stuff. So I'm curious how that's gonna work in the DLC. They've already stated that, like, the DLC is gonna have a type of scaling system similar to Sekiro, where you have to, like, find items, and that, like, changes the damage type that, or not type, but like, it changes how much damage you do and things like that. I don't know. They're trying to make it so that anyone at any level can really kind of jump into the DLC and like get into it, which, I mean, like I said, you can very early in the game. Like, I think you have to kill Godric. It's either the first rune you get, or actually specifically Godric. I think it's Godric though. But regardless, let's just say, you know, Godric. Once you kill him, you go to Liurnia, Varus, or whatever his name is. I think it's Varus, but I'm whatever. The guy with the white mask at the very beginning that calls you and made in this little, yeah, that guy. You can do his quests, and it's actually pretty quick and easy to do. You can do it all pretty much right there in Liurnia. You just have to do a couple of invasions. I think you can even like invade, use the item to like leave the invasion, and just do that repeatedly, and it'll get you through his section of the quest where you have to do that. 'Cause I think you just have to invade 3 times. I don't think it matters if you're successful in whether you kill someone or not. I just think you have to invade 3 different times. So you do that. The fuck? This chest is already taken, brother? I don't believe it either. Ick, the wretched fools. Fire scorpion charm. I'll survive, I swear it. I'll soon be back at the volcano manor. Okay, if you say so, guy. Yeah, so like literally once you get to Liurnia, you can do the stuff there, get his quest done, and then you can go straight to Moog. So, if you can manage to beat him, that's the other thing. Because fighting him that early is a bitch. Because I've tried to do that before, where I just go straight to beat him. And that's a tough-ass fight early in the game, man. It's definitely one where if you're like really trying to get in the DLC, that's one where it's like, okay, you gotta summon some people to help you out. Otherwise, you're gonna be there for a while. Unless you just know how to beat Moog. I mean, more power to you if you can. He's probably, I don't know, for whatever reason, he's just probably my most difficult boss. He's the one that always takes me the most to beat. Even over Melania. Like, it's just all the fucking blood flame shit that he throws on the ground everywhere, dude. Like, a lot of times it just becomes unavoidable. And like, you just get bled out, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even like him doing something. Alright, asshole. I really do gotta say though, the Blasphemous Blade makes a lot of things easier with this health fucking absorption. It's like, this is a lot. Like, imagine this with Melania's rune. You know, that gives you the Bloodborne rally system. That's gonna be pretty tough. Okay, well. I don't know what's happened there. Oh, there's another one behind him. What? Well, there's a way to like supposedly get up on top of them to like fuck up the air vent up there and it like makes them blow up. I've never really figured out how to like just get up on there. Okay, guy. Well, we both missed there. Agree to disagree on that one. So the Fire Scorpion Charm, that just lets me do more fire damage, I think, right? Raises fire attack or lowers damage negation. Yeah. I don't know, it might be good for this, though, with the Blasphemous Blade. Alright, guy. Let's see, what could I do for charms? I mean, I kind of want the Radagon one for the casting. I'm not adding anything extra in Dex. I could swap this out. I want to keep it for now. But I could swap this out for, like, something like that. So I do more fire damage with my sword. Constantly tax enemies' aggression and increase damage taken. Anyway. I could also raise potency of incantations so that my spells do even more damage. So I'll do even more damage with fire. More damage for my incantations. Faster spell casting time. And then for the last one, I could have like Enhances charge spells and skills, so I could have like all that, so my spells, my fire shit does a ton more damage, you know? But then that's like all 4 slots going towards specifically enhancing like my fire and damage potency. So I would need to have all my stats like really set for my build. I would have to change my pants currently, probably, because I don't think I would have enough for them with my current equip load. Isn't there supposed to be... There isn't, huh? Okay. Thought there was supposed to be a grace around here. With this shit right now. Oops. Do it again. Okay, I could not even see what was happening, but okay. If you say so, I guess it killed me. Okay, game. Fucking delay on this swing here, dude. Thank you. It's about goddamn time he gets stunned. Really? The fucking delay! If you're gonna attack me, just attack me. Quit being a bitch about it. Get up. Dude, fuck off. Bitch. Alexander should be over here. Man, sounds like you need some privacy over here.
Mountain of fire, bake me in your flames.
I don't know if I should be witness to this, you know what I'm saying?
Ah, good sir. What business might you have in such a place as this? I hardly think you're here to temper yourself with flame, considering that fleshly form of yours. Your timing, though, is impeccable as ever. I've been making just the thing for you on my journey here.
Oh.
Take it. I'm sure it'll suit you to a T.
Oh.
No, it's hardly more than lukewarm here. I won't be able to temper my body such that it'll never crack again. Perhaps I'll head eastward. There's an old saying I've caught wind of. Above the lofty clouds, the icy giant's peak doth soar. Here lieth the flame of ruin, which ever burning roars. Perhaps I'll head east. There's an old above the. Perhaps an old above.
Okay, so that's all he's got to say here. Cool. All right, well there we go. So there's that with him. My boy Torrent's burning. And there should be more that brings us along around over here. There's still more path, I believe. There's like a whole like demi-human village up here. Yeah. These fucking guys that throw the volcano bombs at you. There's a demi-human queen thing up there to beat too. You also get the Kamehameha spell up there, which is one of the legendary spells, I think. You might get the dude set too. I don't remember if you get a set or not. Oh yeah, there's a goddamn rune bear here that you gotta use to knock this thing off. Bitch! You survived my first hit. I'm impressed. I don't remember what else to do here. Oh, Roaring Magma. Okay, we got another spell there. I don't know if it's one that I can use. Hey, Mr. Rune Bear. Where are you again? Excuse me. Mr. Rune Bear. Hey, while you're over here, thank you. Okay, okay. I'm gonna grab it all I can. Whoa, okay. Okay, Mr. Rune Bear, calm down, brother. Okay. Jumping attacks aren't worth it against them. Oh boy. God damn it. What? That hit me, dude? Dude, come on, man. Bro, fuck you! Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Rumors are so goddamn annoying. Yeah, I guess there's, you know, potential lore connection between them and dragons. Maybe they turn into dragons, or dragons turn into them, or something like that. Something along those lines. Because there's like gravel stone and their fur and whatnot, and there's like gravel stone and dragon hearts. And I guess in the playtest initially, got dragon hearts from the bears, so. Take those. And spoilers, I guess, a little bit for the DLC and one of the trailers, you do see like how they have like the dragon shouts, you do see like a rune bear version of that, where like your guy is like a bear doing that, so there seems to be some kind of connection with that. All these fucking sheep over here, dude. And this one has no head to it. This one's going crazy. This one's going crazy. Oh, I couldn't juke him. You don't get anything unique from that either. Interesting. Interesting. These are the same dancing women that are in the Godskin town, so I wonder if this was another place that was worshipped by Godskin followers, apostles, etc. And these demi-humans came up here and killed them. It's weird that they would have one of those, whatever those constructs are with the blades, those fucking pizza cutters on their fucking arms. Wake up! Hello. Errant sorcerer robes, huh? You're beautiful. Interesting. One of the carrier guys here, huh? Listen, asshole. Strange. I'm just trying to like piece things together here. Is it? Well, they weren't attacking him, right? The demigod, demi-humans weren't attacking him. So maybe these carrion mages came here with the demi-humans and killed the Godskin dancing women here. Maybe this was a collaboration with them. Heriodas Glintstone Crown. I want to find something cool where my eyes still come through, damn it. And honestly, that doesn't look that bad. To be honest, that actually doesn't look that bad. That actually looks kind of cool. But one of the Glintstone clowns bestowed upon regular Kari scholars whose pursuits were deemed worthy. Increases intelligence and endurance to the detriment of FP. Interesting. Okay. Oh, we could also do this because we are the Lord of Chaos. We are the Lord of Chaos, so we could just go around with this crown like this. Let everybody know. Aristocrat headband. Valuable headband featuring fine goldwork. Travel tower one of our nobles in the capital, abandoning their birthplace after the shattering. These undead wanderers are the pitiful produce of unending life. This literally gives you like no stats at all. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's literally like no stats. Now, let me wear this and let's like compare. And it gives you more magic protection, but no physical protection. And it gives you some immunity stuff. So, I mean, I don't know, that might not terribly, you know, be all that bad, honestly, actually. Meh, that doesn't really fit. Yeah, that doesn't really fit either. Like, I wish you could see the eyes, you know, the gold eyes through that. I would probably wear him if you could see the golden eyes through that. Or like one of these masks too. Like if you could see the golden eyes through that, that'd be dope. Or even through this, because that's like, that looks creepy as hell. That honestly looks kind of creepy anyway, with just like the blackness. But like that would work too if you could see the golden eyes through that. This too would be dope if you can see the golden eyes through that. I think this also, yeah, slowly replenishes HP when HP is reduced. So this gives you like HP regen too, so. That's actual Vikes helmet. Which I feel like, isn't that really kind of like the armor set from the Undead Chosen in the first one? Isn't that same helmet really? But now it's just, you know, smushed in with the fingerprint on it from the three fingers. That's the problem with fire, man. Was that right there, the arcing? Whoops. The wrong button. Shut your damn mouth. Oh, interesting. They died too. Kill her and these guys die as well. That's weird. Why would that be the case? Are they just puppets? Was she controlling them? Hmm. That's wicked weird. Yeah, this is where you get the Kamehameha from this guy, I think, right? The Kamatazur. You have anything else to say? No. I wonder what happens if you attack her or kill him. I haven't really tried to find out. Alright. Level up time. Endurance there is the 20. And I'm curious, I want to see something. Okay, we're at medium load now with that, so I can replace that with another. I feel like I kind of want to do this. Talisman carried by assassins who strike unseen, pattern and scorpion fleshly shed of its skeleton, its claw seizing a heart that burns with fire. Raises fire attack power, it lowers damage negation. Because this will up my spells and my my fire attack with my weapon. And then I mean, it's 100 HP lost, but with the amount of HP that I'm getting back with everything, I don't know if it matters. Enhances charge power of spells and skills. I'm also going to be leveling up my vigor as well more, so. What do I need? 38,000 and we need more. Wow. Alright. I guess let's see how this works now. I think I am gonna get the giant seal though to make this fireball do even more damage than it currently is. We'll see how that goes. I'm curious though. Now with these two things. I'll be able to hit him with that, yeah. $1,210. Should also, I guess, test my melee attack with and without it on and see what the difference is. Fire charm. See if it's worth having the fire charm on or not. Gelmir, Hero's Grave. Oh, the beast eye quivers. Okay. There is dead root to be found here. There is dead root to be found here. I think it was 510. The damage I was doing there. Actually, might have to just do that for now. $547 from 510. I don't know if it's really worth for that. Let's see what my charge attack for my fireball is as well. Got the fire charm on. You're actually technically supposed to come back up here and drop down, right? Remember where drop down from. Well, actually we could do. I think I have it. One of these. If I do miss, I should still be okay. Or not. Or not. Did not at all do what I was hoping would happen. So, alright, that's worthless. Dumbass. Bloodhound set. Oh, and the Gelmir Knight set as well. Okay. 2 new armor sets. Oh, this is actually where you're supposed to jump down, I think. Supposed to come down here, you jump down here, you go into here. Yeah. And then you fight him, you go through here, and then you climb up the ladder. That, I think, is where you're actually supposed to go. Do I have... Baldwin's blessing on? Not. What are you doing? I did not tell you to jump backwards like that. Okay, dude. Well. Oh, Mantis Blade. Interesting. This is the Mantis Blade. I don't even think I've had that before. Curved sword, huh? Oh. Curved sword with a blade at both ends, wielded by the cemetery shades, the insect-ridden gravekeepers. The blade is thin and sharp, and strong attack unleashes a far-reaching slash. Able to even use this? I can. Oh, that's why they call it the Mantis Blade. Because it lets you do that. It'd be cool if during the spinning slash it would reach out and do that. Or there was more of a combo to do with it, otherwise it's kind of meh. What's the point, you know what I mean? So whatever, a little thing extendos when you do a power attack. Alright. Then you gotta come here and you wait for it to show up, and then you jump on its back when it turns around. Ride it on down, Chonder. And you jump off. And not die in the process. Climb up, please. Radagon's wolf, huh? Bitch. Fucking annoying. Dude, fuck you! Bitch. All that just for that stupid fucking ash. Alright, what do we get here out of the chest? The death rune. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. $575 for against that. $575. 606. I don't know if that's really worth it. I guess let's also test. I guess for now, let's also test the charge attack, how much it does without and then with. It was 1210 against them without. Or it was 1210 with on those doggos. $771 against him. $864. I mean, 100 points more damage. $149. $937. Man, that's over 100 points more damage. 593. $620. I don't know. I mean, that's a fairly. It's a decent enough amount of damage. Both. Okay. The one other thing that I'm curious to test. 1617 with Godfrey's. 1617 still without it. So it's not enhancing the charge attack for this. It's not really a charge attack though, right? So not really doing any extra for this. It is for my spells, but I don't have anything. So I mean, I guess let me see. Strength, dexterity, faith. Potency of incantations. $781. You motherfucker. Is there not a save like right here? Yes. Yeah, I'm just trying to test the various talismans, as you can see, to see what I want to go with for this build. That's 949, so that's less, right? Raises potency of incantations. So let's try that with Godfrey's, since this will charge up that skill as well. $969. And yeah, $969. $1049. So I mean, yeah, that's definitely seems better to do this, because this enhances both my magic damage and my physical melee damage. This will, at least for most, guess let's try this. I'm gonna try this way. Where are you? 1,000 million, I'm gonna shoot through blah blah blah. Gonna spark fire, firm belief that any journal spring salt or blah blah blah. Facing out for an affirmation. Let's try this. So it's back to 949. So if I have Godfrey's with this, it's 949. But if I have Godfrey's with this, it's about another 100 points of damage on top of that. Literally another 100 points of damage. 1049. Okay. So adding Godfrey's and charging it fully gives me another 100 points of damage. Now what I'm curious to try is a Godfrey's. Go with faith. Give us 5 more faith. See what that does. $945. It's still the same essentially. Let's see what my melee attack is. 663. $681. That's also though going off of the extra damage from the secondary attack. 619. The 619. Faith. 663 or 633. 632. That's not that much of an increase. A little bit, but not that much. Let's see if we do that with Godfrey's. Probably end up being about the same. Actually, it's still less. 970. 605, yeah. So it seems like right now for overall damage potential, my best setup is this. Extra fire attack, Radagons, which will shorten my casting time, and then enhanced spells. I could technically go this and give me more faith too, or go America's Scar Seal. But, oh, it's interesting. I actually, with that, I'm still on medium equipment load now. But this also raises HP and stamina. So having more HP and stamina is still something of value. But that is potentially something that could be done. Does my stamina go down to? Not a huge difference in stamina. And it's 48 points of HP. I don't know. Maybe it is worth swapping out then. Maybe we try that. And 86. And 86. 620. It might be better overall if I do the 5 points of faith right now instead of just the potency of incantations. Let's see. Alright, so what is this now again? Let me double check. 1086. Okay. 1086. And then instead of that, go raise faith. Probably going to be about the same. 1087. 1 extra point of damage. Okay. Not that big a deal. And what are you? 633. 620. So, yeah. Right now, raising this right now is my best setup for damage. I could technically do potency of incantations with this too, but that would then lower my casting time. So right now, also I don't know if incantations raises that as well. I don't know. But this seems to be my best setup right now. 1022. That's doing quite a bit of damage now. 692 without charging it. And these are like madness dudes, right? Why can't I use this? Probably because of the blasphemous blade. Let me... Not, huh? Okay. Why can't I use that? "23 faith." I have 23 faith. Bolsters right hand, armor and body with red lightning. I have 23 faith. Maybe it can't be a weapon that's imbued with anything. Yeah. That's what it is. Okay. Well, then I guess I can't use that buff, so. Get rid of you. Well, I guess. Put you back in the mix. What else is there? I don't really want to use any heal spells. These didn't require int, man. Sure. Guess we'll do that. I wonder if that's the way I could get around. So I'm curious. Let me read the actual description. Incantation of Agna round table summons red lightning to bolster both the caster's body and their armament held in the right hand. Enhances armament with lightning affinity attacks and increases maximum equipment load. However, lightning damage negation will be reduced. I'm curious. I want to try something. Really, even doing that, even putting a dagger in there, huh? Whatever. Now the weapon isn't sparking, but I'm curious if we do more damage. I'm curious if it'll still count. I bet it won't, but I'm just curious. No. Okay. Then the only thing I get from that is more equipment load, which doesn't do anything for me, obviously. Although I guess technically it does, so now I'm not heavy. Whatever. So. Okay. That spell doesn't do anything for me. Just curious the kind of damage it does. I mean, it's not awful, but not good either. Like, why would I even bother with that when I can do this faster and does more immediate damage for less FP? I mean, that's okay for like a big AoE, like a big, like, wide group, but I don't know. Even that, I don't feel like, honestly, like the only frenzy spell right now that I'm able to use that really seems worth it is the sniper one. That does a lot of single target damage and a range. I mean, and there's definitely ways where you could sit there and cheese that. You know? Let me, try this. I'm curious. Let me also want to read the description of it. Incantation originating from maddening 3 fingers, releases a maddening shriek that causes madness to build up in foes nearby. Incantation also causes madness in the caster and makes enemies more likely to target them. Yeah, I think it also, like, doesn't this buff some stuff though? Doesn't this like increase a lot of your damage but make you like negative in the resistance categories? Something like that. Alright, let me, I'm just curious. Okay. The status. Currently AR is 687. Yeah, 859. But then it puts you all in the negative as far as like that shit goes. So like it's a big damage buff. But you're gonna take a lot of damage. Damn, 1100. Okay. Why did that one do so much? Damn. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. It might be like the Super Saiyan buff for madness here, man. Okay. Okay. So, all right, risk reward there. All right. All right, I think we're done experimenting for now. I think we've got what talismans I'm going to use from now. With my current setup, I'm literally like right at my equipment load. I can't really put anything else on here. I was debating on if I want to add a shield to this, you know, so that like the things with range spells, like get a shield and then add the block that allows me to like parry magic spells, you know what I mean? So then I could like have the shield out in some attacks and parry magic stuff as well as parry normal attacks, so I want to do that. Still debating if I want to do that. If I do, I'm gonna have to get my endurance up a little bit more, probably like 5 more points. But anyway, all right, so I think we've explored everything there is to do around through here for now. So I know there's another magma dragon down here. This isn't the one I wanted to go to. That one is the one I wanted to go to. Just want to see what this guy down here gives me. I don't remember what he gives me besides just another dragon. I don't really care about that, but I got it. I got it. What? Excuse me? Okay, that does no damage to him. Cool. Good to know that madness is completely useless against him. Okay, man. Buddy. Well, warp on back over here, I guess. Oh, now you're doing that shit, huh? There's no way I fucking dodged that, dude. You get out of the fucking lava, please. So it's just a dragon heart. Okay, well. I guess other than getting the soul slash runes, a waste of time. Fine, just rolling in lava. Alright, well, that's that. I mean, yeah. I said before, there's still a few things on the Volcano Manor here to look at. When we go over to the guest hall. It's like, where is it? Isn't the view. go upstairs. Shut up. Okay. Get the fuck off me, bitch. Go through here to get upstairs. Fucking C, please, game. Yeah, like, see, there's an item up there. I've never been able to get up there to see what that is. And there's like a place, I think maybe a little further along, that has a stone shard thing, you know, gremlin you can put the thing into. And there's like a whole other place on the other side that I've never been able to get to figure out, you know, what's over there either. So there's still, I guess, yeah, some more to explore here. Okay. Huh. It leads to nothingness, but there's ways for people to get down there. What is that door? I don't think I've ever seen that door. Can't call torrent. Broken one of those fucking things. Okay, so how do you get to that fucking door? I don't think I've ever seen that. Maybe it actually, what you gotta do is climb up here and drop down. Might be the entire thing, and I've never looked at it before. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is all new. All these fucking guys. Omen guys, okay, great Omen. Cleaver Club, whatever, okay. Albinauric staff and Albinauric mask. Alright, that's new stuff. I've never gotten those before. Short staff of the blue glintstone invented, wielded by the Albinaurics of old. The Albinaurics harbor a secret. They cast sorcery using their innate arcaneness. So that would be an explanation as to why some people would be interested in them, because they have innate magic power in them. They don't actually have to use glintstones or anything like that, I guess, potentially for a catalyst or magic. They cast sorcery using their innate arcaneness. Interesting. Okay. There's that. Mask made from the largely unaltered hide of a young Albinauric. Raises arcane, but reduces HP recovery effects of the flask with crimson tears. Interesting. Far cry from Godskin. This Albinoric hide mask is the product of malicious mockery. Interesting that the Albinorics are somehow tied in with the Godskin stuff then through that. Okay. New lore stuff. Okay. Alright, we're finding stuff out. We're finding stuff out. Yep, and this is going to lead up to the balcony where that item is. It's probably going to be nothing. Yeah. Okay. And that leads us back around over there. Okay, so that's one mystery solved. I've solved what that is. It isn't really anything big. Really took me a few moments of actually looking, so. All right, well then let's warp ahead back to this area, because the other place I was talking about is up ahead here. All right.